Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Wechi and my presentation will be focused on the challenges that breastfeeding mothers face to continue or maintain breastfeeding at home, in the community, and at workplace. So as a health educator, my role will be to propose different strategies that could help present different intervention to increase the rate of breastfeeding among working mothers. So as we know, breastfeeding for at least 6 months is recommended as the healthiest choice for mothers and babies because of the health benefits that they provide to both the mother and the baby. For example, breastfeeding protects mothers against breast cancer, and babies are also protected against various diseases. But in the US, mothers encounter various challenges because of the time, lack of time or lack of support to continue breastfeeding at home or at work, or as well as in the community. So as I said, mothers sometimes don't have time or like appropriate settings or support to continue breastfeeding or to have a positive breastfeeding experience. At the individual level, what help is like knowledge and skills. So a mother who has knowledge about the benefit of breastfeeding for her and the baby, and also has skills about how to start breastfeeding, how to gather all the resources that she would need to have a positive breastfeeding experience while breastfeeding her baby, who's breastfeeding the baby longer. What hinder breastfeeding at the individual level is, for example, lack of support, like in a close family or friends. If they do not support the mother, she'll most likely don't breastfeeding for long. Also, breastfeeding needs to be prepared, so a mother needs to have a plan right before the baby is born, so to plan for the timing, to plan for what she will need to succeed with breastfeeding, as well as having a goal so that she can breastfeeding as long as she can. At the interpersonal level, the factors that help mother breastfeeding is also support among friends and families. If we have families who have experience or share their stories about breastfeeding, or share their knowledge, or support her with all that they need, she's more likely to breastfeeding longer. So what hinder breastfeeding at the interpersonal level is the lack of support, also a normalization of a formula feeding, because some people can share their knowledge about formula feeding, saying, for example, that formula feeding can be the same as provide the same benefit as breastfeeding. So when the mother don't get the right information, she might be more likely not to breastfeeding the baby as long. So on your organization level, for example, at the workplace, so businesses or company that have a support system that provide support system for the mother to maybe breastfeeding the baby, like bring the baby at work, or a place to pump, is a good factor that can help increase the rate of breastfeeding or help the mother breastfeeding longer. But when a mother work at a company or business that lack all this system, also that discourage the mother, or don't give her the support she needs to continue breastfeeding. At the organization level also, we have sometimes lack of strong regulations to mandate compliance to national standard, and also breastfeeding at workplace. So the regulations differ from states to states, and mandation to comply to those standards also differ from state to state. So when states where compliance is really maintained, mothers can breastfeeding longer. At the community level, is what help mothers to breastfeeding longer can be the presence of a support group or training classes available, or a group of mother who like help each other because they share the same experience. Breastfeeding classes, or also a baby friendly hospital setting can also help in the early setting of good breastfeeding practices. At the community level, if there's lack of support groups in the community, or lack of people around in the community to support, as well as there can be some attitude also that can hinder breastfeeding. For example, shaming, for example, lack of support, embarrassment. This attitude can also hinder breastfeeding in the community. So policies that also give mother exemption from public indecency laws, as well as laws that protect the mother's right to breastfeeding at public and private place. Those are the laws that can encourage mother to continue breastfeeding and to have the courage to maintain the breastfeeding in public or in private places. Also, when there are different locations in the public that can help mothers to breastfeed, like at parks, some benches at parks, and let's say bus stops. There are different places in the community that provide spaces, good spaces for mother to can feel comfortable enough to continue breastfeeding. That also can help. So laws that support breastfeeding, as I said, can help mothers, and enforcement of those laws as well. So what we're gonna propose are different interventions to help with breastfeeding. The first intervention that we proposing is the Nurse Family Partnership. This is a community program that's offered by trained registered nurse. And we have also the early childhood home visiting program, as well as the worksite based program. First, the Nurse Family Partnership Program, which is a community health program created to support mothers and babies. This program is offered by trained nurses who offer visits to help educate mothers, share information about breastfeeding, train them in breastfeeding skills, and as well as on child development. So this program is a good community program that can help on an individual level to increase the number of mothers who exclusively breastfeed for a longer period, for example, for at least 6 months. The early childhood education program, the early childhood home visiting program, is also a community program that's similar to the nurse family program. That this program is actually offered by volunteers. It can be teacher, volunteer, and other provider in the community who offer home visits to expectant women or families with young children. They also provide services which is sharing information, sharing skills about breastfeeding, about nutrition, about healthy behavior, everything that's resources, refer to resources that's needed to support the mother and children. A worksite based program is also a program that helps company how to they provide strategy to company how to accommodate the employees when they come back to work, so that they can have they can offer different ways to support them, which can be setting up a place to pump, which can be a clean room with a chair, a table, a plug, an outlet where they can plug the machine, or they can offer flexible schedule or remote working. So all these are the strategies that this program propose to companies, which can help them support their working their employee who are breastfeeding. Well, there are many challenges that will challenge you to implement this program. They can be, the first challenge be funds, because to run this program they'll need funds to pay staff, or for transportation, or to gather all the resources and material to create education material, training material, or time to train managers at companies, to help them to share all these strategies and intervention about how to make a workplace breastfeeding friendly. And also we can have challenges to have good collaboration with companies. This is our logic model shows all the different parts, like the inputs, activity, outputs, outcome, and impact. So the input will be the staff, the trainers, the material, the funds, and the education material that will be designed, and the equipment, all this would all the resources that would be needed to implement the program. The activities will be the time meeting with company leaders, training mothers or training managers, providing education material, home visits. And the outputs will be like the number of business that will incorporate that will participate in the program, and they will have in place the accommodation for their employed or who are breastfeeding, and as well as number of mothers who are participating in the program, who are receiving home visits. So the outcome will be the increased number of managers or business owner who report change in their knowledge, who have better knowledge about breastfeeding skills, or they change their beliefs about breastfeeding. Another outcome can be an increased number of businesses who have breastfeeding support program established. Also an increased proportion of mothers who breastfeed for at least 6 months. So the impact of these programs will be measured in terms of breastfeeding mothers who report having enough support at their workplace to continue breastfeeding. And we can also measure the proportion of working mother who exclusively breastfeed for at least 6 months. So all these are the suggestion or the intervention that has a health educator that I'm proposing to support or to provide solution to these the challenges that the breastfeeding mother face at different settings. Thank you.